A lot of information getting thrown around about this coronavirus, about the seriousness of it, about the effect of it, about who can die from it. So I just want to keep things a little bit lighter, be as positive as possible. Be as positive as possible because, of course, you know, when it comes to this virus and how the government operates, in my opinion, family, ain't really shit we can do. All you can do is prepare yourself, prepare your family in every way that you feel is beneficial for you. But at the end of the day, I don't really think it's much we can do about these man-made viruses. And yes, I personally think it's man-made. So let's get down to the news stories. And like I said, these will be news stories with more of a positive spin to it, right? Something that we can, something that makes us a little more hopeful instead of all this grim shit we've been hearing about the past few weeks. So first news story I want to talk about is about the brother Future, the rapper Future. And again, when there are news stories about rappers that are positive, I like to bring light to it because a lot of our hip hop artists get a real bad name or get a real bad stigma based on what they talk about, based on the content of their music. A lot of them, you know, just to keep it real, a lot of them rightfully so. But also, a lot of these young brothers do their best to help out their not just their families, but their communities, the communities they come from, the black community in general. So I like to big these brothers up when they do things that are positive and impactful to our people. So the brother Future is helping out the medical industry because right now a lot of medical professionals that have to go to work, a lot of patients that are hospitalized, they are struggling with supplies, right? So they don't have enough masks, they don't have a lot of the materials that they need, they don't have enough gloves, things of that nature. So the brother Future teamed up with a company called Atlanta Sewing Style and Future's organization, a foundation he created called Free Wishes Foundation that he started with his mother and his sister some time back. They do a lot of things there in the Atlanta area, but he's also helping out by creating these masks for medical professionals and for people who are hospitalized around the country. So this is definitely a good deed that he's doing for these people. Of course, you know, everybody right now is just scrambling to kind of figure out what this is. We're looking at scrambling to get a better understanding of, you know, how effective the disease is, what's real, what's fake. But even with that being the case, anybody who's putting their best foot forward to help out or to try to create some type of initiative to, you know, create change for people is a really, really good thing. So hats off to the brother Future and his Free Wishes Foundation for donating these masks for the healthcare workers and everyone who has been hospitalized, because some people whose jobs aren't considered essential, quote unquote, you know, of course they're staying home, but it's a lot of people who work in the medical field and other fields where they're delivering things or driving around. And, you know, I take my hat off to all these people because, again, even though I'm not too sure about the seriousness of this virus, it is what we're dealing with right now, y'all. So for people who have to be outside, people who have to take, people who need money from their job, so they have to deliver things or be in the medical profession, I take my hat off to them. And, you know, I pray for them and hopefully they remain safe as possible. So hats off to the brother Future for, you know, doing his part to help out people in our country when we're going through some serious shit. So some supposedly serious shit, right? Next story. And also keep in mind, not just Future, there's, you know, Rihanna, Sierra, Russell Wilson, Steph Curry and his wife. A lot of people at this time are doing what they can to lend a helping hand to people that are in need. And I think regardless of what's going on, that should be applauded at all times, right? So next story I want to bring up